students, very good morning to all of you. Today we are going to continue with the geography part, that is the biosphere. We are going to learn about the another layer of the earth, that is biosphere. And this is chapter 5. So today we are going to learn what is biosphere and what are we going to learn, that we are going to discuss now. The meaning of biosphere and its importance. What is biosphere, the meaning of biosphere and its importance we are going to discuss today. And then the meaning of environment, environmental pollution and its types we are going to discuss. We know what is the environment, it's the surrounding, what is seen to us, right? But if we go in deep, that we do not know, we are going to study today. Okay, what is biosphere? Students, as you all know, Earth is the only planet where the life exists, isn't it? Earth is the only planet where you can see life. In other planets, you don't know if something exists or not. But if you stick to the research, we have not found any of the living organisms in other planets. Compared to Earth, Earth is the best life existing planet till date, because there are some of the components which makes our living organisms to live or exist on this planet easily. So this biosphere, what is biosphere? Biosphere is the part of the earth where life exists. This is the part of the earth where life exists. It's bio. It's about environment, what we live in, and it's the fourth component of the earth. It's the fourth component of the earth. Which is the first one? It is lithosphere, then atmosphere, hydrosphere, and then last one is biosphere. So we are going to discuss about what is biosphere in deep. Before that, we will learn about some of the terms which relates to this layer of the earth, that is ecology. What is ecology? What is ecology? Ecology is the study of interaction of living organism with their physical, chemical and biological changes. How does the organisms change its state physically, chemically and biologically? That study is called as ecology. Is it clear, my dear students? So what is ecology? Ecology is the study of interaction of living organism with their physical, chemical and biological changes. Then in natural environment, there is perfect balance between various organisms living in this biosphere. So there is perfect balance between the various living organisms. Whatever the various living organisms need, you will find in this layer of the earth. So this thing is known as the ecological balance. Ecological balance. See, there are various organisms on this planet, right? But whatever we need, we have on this earth. So these components make our life or make the organism's life to lead here easy. Okay, so what is ecosystem? We have learned about ecology, but what is ecosystem? Ecosystem is the community of plants and animals together with their immediate environment. What is ecosystem? It is the community of plants and animals together with their immediate environment. So with the help of this ecosystem and ecological balance, it becomes easy for the life to exist on this planet. Now we are going to learn about the environment. Environment, whatever you can see around, this is our environment. We live in this, right? So what is environment? According to the reader, we'll see. It is the surrounding where an organism, even we are kind of living organisms only, right? So it's the surrounding where organisms, a community, maybe of people, or maybe of some creatures, or maybe of plants, animals, so or an object. So even this duster or even this chalk and everything, it is here, right? It is in our environment. It is an object, exists. So this is called as environment. Okay, it creates favorable conditions for the existence and developments of living organisms. What do we need? We need oxygen to survive, right? We need oxygen to survive, which we get from surrounding, we get from plants. It releases oxygen, right? So we consume it. Okay, so we get favorable conditions from this environment. We need food. That also we get from harvesting. We get from agriculture. We get from different things. Whatever is there in our environment. These are the favorable conditions which makes our existence or living here easy. Hope this is clear to you, student. So what is ecology? What is ecology? Ecology is the study of the interaction of living organisms with their physical, chemical and biological changes. Hope this is clear to you. Then what is ecosystem? Ecosystem is a community. It's a community of plants and animals together with their immediate environment. That is ecosystem. This is ecosystem, where we have direct interaction or direct contact with the environment, immediate environment. Okay. Then what is environment by itself? Environment is the surrounding where an organism, a community or an object, whatever the living or non-living object exists. So it creates favorable conditions for the existence of the development of the living organisms on this earth. That conditions are told you already. Now, how many types of environment are there, students? My dear students, there are two types of environment. That is natural, geographical, natural or geographical, and second type is cultural and man-made. So, how many types of environment are there? There are two types of environment. Those are the natural or geographical, and second one is cultural or man-made. Yes. Now let's discuss about environmental pollution. Environmental pollution. When you hear this term, what do you imagine? That some environment has got some changes, right? So, you know, this normal beautiful environment, when some alteration happens to it in a negative way, especially in a negative way, then we call it as environmental pollution. It may be air, water, soil or any kind of solution. When the environmental or surrounding alters itself or by some human action, then it is called as environmental pollution. So let's see what is environmental pollution, my dear students. So environmental pollution is unfavorable alteration. Unfavorable means which we don't need, which we don't prefer. Okay, so unfavorable alteration of the surrounding, the things what we actually do not want, or it might result in our own ill health. So such such things are called as unfavorable. Okay, so unfavorable alteration of the surrounding by itself or by human actions. Like by itself we can imagine, like sometimes the leaf falls and it falls in the water, then it dirtifies or whatever. It is naturally which happens. The actions which humans make and it affects adversely. What kind of actions can we give examples? Like too much of using of vehicles. What happens? The smoke releases from the vehicles, right? At times the smoke releases from the vehicles and that affects in air pollution. Especially one example I can give of air pollution, that is industrialization. When everything is connected, my dear students, see what happens is such beautiful environment where the trees are cut down for building of some industries. What happens? Trees are cut down, the natural air what you get from these trees reduces. And that particular, from that particular industry, when the sewage water comes out, when the sewage dirt comes out, the industrial people connect it to, running water. What happens? There will be water pollution because that sewage dirty things which will be connected to our drinking water, so that turns to water pollution. Air pollution, when the too much of vehicles move around, that smoke releases, and even industrial, when that smoke releases, that turns into air pollution. So everything is connected, my dear students. More than the natural pollutions, man-made pollutions are very dangerous. Okay, now let's discuss about all these things, that is environmental pollution. So this is terrifying ecological crisis today because the number of people are more in our country, right? So what happens? They work, they educate themselves, they work, they get good job, they earn a lot. So when they earn a lot, their standard of living increases. They buy number of cars, they build number of houses, they earn number of they buy number of industries. So this is the way, when your lifestyle increases, standard of living increases, this leads to crisis as well in this way. Okay, so what are the factors of this environmental pollutions? Those are overpopulation. Overpopulation. The number of people are increasing. The number of people are increasing in our country. Industrialization. Lot number of industrialization is happening. You know, the villages, especially in the villages are turning into urbanization. They are urbanizing the villages. That is also a factor. These factor, what it does, it leads to environmental pollution directly or indirectly. Directly also it, I gave you the examples because of all that. Direct pollutions, directly it will alter the surrounding, indirectly also it will alter the surrounding. So this environmental pollution have influence on the living conditions of us. What happens when you have different kind of pollutions, like noise pollution? When the number of vehicles increase, that undesirable noise of horns will bother a lot. Mentally it will be strained for elders especially. The people who are senior citizens, they don't prefer such noises. Those are undesirable noises which people are forced to hear. That is noise pollution. Okay, so these things, the water pollution maybe, the noise pollution maybe, these things affect adversely towards our health or the living organisms' health. Okay, so these things like air pollution turns the one to have asthma attacks. So such diseases also we will have. So these are some adversely effects. So now you have to learn a term, that is pollutants. What is pollutants? Because of this pollutants we have environmental pollution. What is pollutants? So these are substances that causes pollution. So what are pollutants? These are the substances that leads to pollution. Okay. So there are natural or man-made. There are pollutants are naturally happens automatically, but man-made things are more hazardous or more dangerous. I have been mentioning this. Man-made, I'll give you a few examples of man-made pollutions which are more hazardous or more dangerous compared to the natural or the which happens automatically. Man-made pollutants are hazardous, like smoke which releases from the industries or cars, gases which releases from the industries, the poisonous gases which directly released out, dust, garbage, sewage, etc. Most harmful thing is toxic chemicals. Toxic chemicals usually the industry releases through running water. So what happens when the running water, when it reaches to some such level where the people utilize it, what happens when you consume that water? You will turn sick, you will fall sick, isn't it? So these are some factors which leads to living organisms ill health. Hope these concepts are clear to you, my dear students. Now let's see what are the types of environmental pollution. What are the types of environmental pollution? Air pollution, water pollution, soil pollution and noise pollution. When you hear about this only you will get to know what is air pollution. How does this happen? The substances put into air. Like I gave you just example, the air or the smoke or the gas which is released from the industry. What happens? It is left to it's left open. So that substance which is mixed with the fresh air, so this will turn the air to air pollution. It will turn polluted. Okay. So water pollution is also the same, but the substances put into water. Maybe the stocked water or the running water, whatever it is. So if the pollutants added or the substances added or mixed with this kind of things, then it turns to water pollution. Soil pollution. What is soil pollution? Soil pollution. The decrease in the quality of the soil. When the soil have good quality or it is good, good in quality, what happens? You will have good plants. Your plants will grow, your trees will grow automatically. You will get fresh fruits. You will get good, you'll get good things. You will get good harvest when it is used for the agricultural purpose. But when what is soil pollution? Decrease in the quality of the soil because of various reasons, then it is called as soil pollution. Last but not the least, so which is the fourth type of pollution? That is noise pollution. Noise pollution, as I told you, it is the undesirable sound or noise which people they are forced to hear, especially that horns of the running vehicles and various noises which you get in the daily basis, which you get to hear, those undesirable noises in the daily basis, those are called as noise pollution. So now let's discuss about the pollutions. What are the types of pollutions? What are the types of environmental pollutions? We have discussed in the previous class. Those are air pollution, water pollution, soil pollution and different pollutions we have learned in the previous class. Let's learn about it in brief and one by one. That is, firstly let's discuss about the first type of pollution, that is air pollution. What is air pollution according to you? When the environmental air, the fresh air is mixed with the pollutant air, then what happens, like gases and different type of poisonous substances, what happens, it will turn to pollution, that is called as air pollution. According to World Health Organization, that is WHO, substances put into air by the activity of mankind. Let's break the sentence so that we'll understand it better. So, according to World Health Organization, what is air pollution? Let's discuss now. That is substances put into air. What kind of substances? It might be the gases which releases from the industry, the poisonous things which we emit in the air, such things, such substances put into air by the activity of mankind. It is not natural. Whatever the mankind is into such activity, where the air is released, such poisonous air is released to the environment, such with the help of activity of mankind, in concentration sufficient to cause harmful effect to the health, vegetation and property. Because of such activity, when the air pollution, when the fresh air turns to pollutant air, what happens? It diversely affects the human life, then the vegetation and the property which belongs to this environment, it diversely affects. Like we will get respiratory diseases, different diseases which belongs to our lungs or something like that. We face diverse effects because of the air pollution. Then the important pollutants. What kind of pollutants mix with the fresh air and we have diversely affect? Such things we'll discuss now. What kind of the poisonous gases we mixes with the air, that is carbon dioxide. When the population increases, when the number of population increases, what happens? The environmental fresh air turns to the more number of carbon dioxide will emit from the human body. Then carbon monoxide, sulfur dioxide, nitrogen oxide, chlorofluorocarbons and hydrocarbons. These are the pollutants which mix in the fresh air and the air pollution results. Then next type of that is pollution, that is water pollution. Water pollution, as you always know, the fresh water, when the running water and the industrial waste is emitted into the water will turn into that is polluted water. So what is water pollution according to the reader? That is alteration in physical, chemical and biological characteristics of water. That is fresh water automatically changes by the alteration of physical, chemical and biological characteristics. Either it is natural or with the mankind activities of the mankind. So which may have harmful effects on the humans and aquatic life. Aquatic life may be human life. We know when we consume this polluted water, what happens? We automatically lose our health. Then aquatic life, how is it harmful in aquatic life? Like aquatic plants or aquatic creatures which are within water, when we emit such poisonous liquid into the fresh running water, that dirtified water is consumed by these aquatic lives, which harmful reaction will lead to their death. Then natural kind of pollutants, how does it turn into pollution? Naturally by soil erosion, when the upper layer of the soil moves away, landslides, volcanic eruptions, such are the natural pollutants. Then man-made pollutants are like, that is domestic waste is released, then urban waste is released and the industrial waste is released to the natural running water, it turns to polluted water. Then sources should be kept clean. The sources of the water, where that fresh water starts coming out. What happens when we emit or when we when we release this dirt, that automatically turns into water. So that kind of activity should be stopped. What kind of diseases we face because of these water pollution? What kind of diseases do we face, my dear students? Like cholera, typhoid, diarrhea, then jaundice. These causes the death of human beings as well and aquatic creatures like plants and the creatures which are living in this aquatic regions. Let's rediscuss about the air pollution and water pollution now. What have we learned? According to WHO, that is World Health Organization, what is air pollution? That is substances put into air by the activity of mankind. Whose activity? By the activity of human beings in concentration sufficient to cause harmful effects to the health or vegetation or property. This can diversely affect on the health of human beings and other animals or creatures, vegetation around and the property which the environment owns. Then the important pollutants are carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide, sulfur dioxide, nitrogen oxides, chlorofluorocarbons and hydrocarbons. Now let's see what is water pollution. What is water pollution? Alteration in physical, chemical and biological characteristics of water which may have harmful effects on humans and the aquatic life. Even on the humans we find diversely effects and the aquatic life like plants and creatures who live in aquatic regions. The natural pollutants are soil erosion, landslides and volcanic eruption also. Then man-made is domestic waste, urban waste which is released into the source of water or source of the water where it comes from. Then even the industrial waste when it's emitted or released into the fresh running water, then there is a water pollution. Then what kind of diseases do we face because of these kind of pollution? Diseases are cholera, typhoid, diarrhea and jaundice and various type of diseases where it is very risky for human health and the creatures who consume this kind of water. Like when the industrial poisonous liquid is released into running water, what happens when you consume the water? It is deadly for the human beings as well as the creatures who consume that water.